just trying to finalize on the final steps, the settings. I have to make sure that all the settings are in order. That's why, and maybe let me know if the voice is clear. This is just our first live stream, I think, while seated this year, that is 2025, as we are nearing the end of the year. We are in October, so I'm trying to finalize the settings. And also let me share the link so that people can join. Where do we make there is another change that we're supposed to make here. And we'll be all set to start the live stream and maybe share one or two things. My good people, I don't know the light. The bad thing is yesterday we had planned to do a live stream, but currently I had to do it somewhere else, because yesterday what happened is there was a blackout, so we had to change everything. We had to change and make sure that we do today when there is no issues about the internet, about let's say the electricity. So unfortunately the light may not be that good, and also you may hear background noises because we are near a road, and also we have other people around in the we are near an office, other offices. So that's why you see I'm trying to make the final settings so that we are good to go. Just give me a minute as we finalize on this. If you're joining us, just share the live, share to your community, share to others, and also remember to like it, because that will help YouTube to recommend to other people. Most likely we'll be going for an hour, or if it extends, maybe, but not 2 hours. I don't know if we can manage to do 2 hours, and I hope things are okay. I can see in the house we have Richard, Jambo, and all who are watching. Welcome to this live stream, and I hope you're gonna enjoy, and also you're going to do it's sort of a Q&A, and we hope that you're going to learn a lot. And the major update is about our Mchanga fundraiser, because you're our great people. So let me finalize the settings as we prepare to continue this live stream. And I hope the light would do justice, but there is someone who has just texted me via WhatsApp and told me you need to get what? You need to get a ring light. Yeah, maybe very soon, very soon. That's why we have supporters like you who are always here, giving us the insights and the courage. And we hope we will be achieving this. So let me finalize on the settings. And if the voice is clear, maybe you can type a 1 so that I know the voice is okay, because we are streaming live from our GoPro and connected to this phone. You see, this is how we normally do our videos. We only have the GoPro and this phone, and our machine couldn't allow to connect directly. Oh wow, Richard has said the voice is clear. And also, if you're watching me, if you're having an earphone, I hope you can hear me loud and clear. So just finalizing the final phases of this live stream so that now we can officially start. And I'll be updating on the Mchanga fundraiser, and also a lot is packed here, and those will be on the live stream also. Make sure you like this video, you share it out so that it can be recommended to other people. Also share to your community, share to your people, share to your family. And I hope we all join so that we can also get to ask 1 or 2 questions, sort of Q&A. You know, we are not used to this. Most of the time we always like just doing the walks here and there, and most of the time our faces are not direct. Most of the time we just want to show you how the city looks. By the way, I'm somewhere, I don't know if, let me just give you a view of where I am. See the trees. Though I know the glass is not doing us justice, I don't know if we can. I hope this one gives you that amazing view. I know some of you have been in these areas, you may know where this place is. So this is the environment. And I said, if you hear much noise, we are in an office setup where we have other neighboring offices. Let me set up this one in a clear way. Kai Interest, karibu sana. Kai Interest says you are doing an awesome job watching from the diaspora. Wow. Diaspora, I hope you are getting us loud and clear. You know, some diaspora, they have a strong internet. They have, even as we have strong internet. I hope our internet is very okay. Chris Amoy, I can see you, bro. You say you're asking if I am, are you at UON? Chris Amoy, Jambo, how are you doing? Great to see you on the live stream. No, I'm not at UON. I'm in, I think this place is Hurlingham. I'm in Hurlingham. That is where I decided, let me do this live stream, because yesterday we were trying to do the live stream, but unfortunately when I just got to the house, then we were supposed to do it at 9 p.m. that is East African time. Unfortunately, on getting to the house, KPLC decided to do otherwise, and I also now decided to do otherwise, and I set another video, which was I hope you have watched. If you haven't watched, once we complete the live stream, you can also go watch our Gitaru interchange update. It was a video. The Gitaru interchange is coming up well. Construction has geared up, and we are hoping that it will be completed anytime soon. So welcome all. Thank you for joining. I hope we'll be getting more questions, and very soon we'll be talking about what we have prepared today. And I hope you are all prepared. Guy Interest says, let me just read this before I introduce you to what we have prepared today. Guy Interest says, why are police not embracing charging motorists and collect hefty fines? Imagine how orderly Nairobi would be. It's clear. Oh, nice. That is the voice. And maybe the light kidogo too, you will just bear with me about the lighting. I hope at least my face can be a bit seen. You know, we are black Africans. Why do we always assume like Africans ni black? We also have some Africans who are brown. They say they shine light when there is darkness. So the question about what Guy Interest has asked, why are police not embracing charging motorists and collect hefty fines? Imagine how orderly Nairobi would be. You know, as we wait more to join, there will be answers to that, especially when you hear from our supporters who are ready to, who interact on these normal days with the police on the roads. Some do not have good experience, but yeah. So let me, as I was completing these settings, I think I'm almost through with the settings. There was something else here. So when you see I take my hand like this, I'm just trying to touch the GoPro so that I can see. You know, I think I forgot to set it not to sleep, so I have to make sure that it's recording. Sometimes the camera can just do as otherwise. So hello everyone, and thank you for joining. This is Shifting News. Welcome to this live stream today. I think I had planned to start at exactly 30 minutes past 4, but unfortunately due to organizing here and there, we had to start it a bit late. But thank you for joining, and we hope we'll have a great discussion here for the Q&As. Because this is the GoPro, we may not be able to host another person on the stream, but hopefully with time, once we improve here and there, we will be exploring the option of either having a StreamYard. I think StreamYard facilitates you can host other people on the live stream such that we can have a direct communication. So thank you, and to all our returning supporters, we say thank you for always supporting our journey, for always being here, for your likes, for your comments. They're the ones that push us to go out for more and more videos. And to all those who are new to this channel, join this great family, because we are currently more than 12,000 subscribers. I think I can clap for you. By the way, you know what? Without you, there is no Shifting News, because I cannot be alone on Shifting News. You people are the ones who push us to more and more. Let me read one who has joined. And before I read, we have Chris Amoy says, if we can enforce traffic laws, we can raise sufficient funds for infrastructural developments in our city. That is very true. And also, I think in one of our videos, there is someone who was saying about our mind shift, especially when we did that Gitaru interchange update. There were some let's say when you are facing the western bypass, around there, you know, there are still some barricades. So there were vehicles that were trying to cut just between the barricades. Then there was also another matatu that just joined the barricades and then started driving on the wrong side. So our supporter was saying that our minds need to change, because as much as we need the government or the administration to improve our roads and infrastructure, if we don't change our mind as citizens, then we'll always be breaking the laws, flouting them. Then we'll always blame the authorities. But we need to demand more from our government, especially now that we have people say it is the taxpayer money that runs the country. Yeah, so I hope. And also when we always do our videos in the Nairobi CBD, people always say there is a dustbin, someone is throwing litter just besides. That's why you see most people say we need a mindset shift and also instill discipline in our people. Then we have Art of Life by TK. I hope I'm reading it right. So says interest, the idea behind the Smart DL, that is the smart driving license, is to be able to achieve just that. They are still in the process of phasing out the old red cards. I don't know if no, I didn't carry mine. I still by there I still have the the red one. You know, most of us always prefer to update on a yearly basis. You see, 3 years, sometimes you find the funds are not available, so you go for the 1 year update. And Art of Life still says, but the idea is to find you on the go. Oh, that is now the reason for the smart deals. And you know, once you are fined, they deduct you points. Then after some time, if the points are exhausted, I think the DL is taken, then you will be banned to drive, maybe for a given period of time. So thank you guys for joining, and today we want to have a chat on the update regarding the Mchanga. And thank you to all who have already done something. We are progressing well. Maybe I'll open the link and show you what is happening with the Mchanga. Let me see, and it will be showing us the update, and we'll need to know the process of how this is done. So to our Shifting News family, the supporters, you know what? We say thank you. By the way, yesterday was Sunday, right? Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. I was privileged to meet one of our supporter. Goes by the name Youths for Technology. If you check in our comments, Youths for Technology, Mr. Joe, thank you. We had a good chat, and you know, it's always amazing to meet people in town and they recognize you, because I was just crossing the street. It was along Tomboya Street. He had boarded a matatu plying the route of Waiyaki Way, and I just heard Shifting News, and what? You know, it surprises you. And actually, if now you can place a face behind the comments we always receive. We always read all your comments. And also on Friday, it was just an impromptu. We also bumped into one of our supporters, that is Mr. James Kamodo, around Gitaru. By the way, that video is coming up later today. I think after this live stream, around 8 p.m. that is Kenyan time or East African time, we shall have part 2 of our video for Gitaru interchange. It was long, so we saw the need and Mr. James gave us some good insights, so that's why we decided let's dedicate this to our ardent supporter. So thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for always showing the love, and especially when we meet in the streets. You know, we are not used to talking a lot. I don't have water here, but we will try. We always like walking. We walk. Yeah, so let us check. So this is our laptop. By the way, our laptop had an issue, and as we had promised that we will be repairing it, and thank God it was repaired. This is a MacBook Pro. These are our points here, what we have prepared today. So we want to upgrade. We have that is water, but it has it's not me who placed it there, so I just have to. This is the Mchanga. When you want the link, that is where you find it, and that is the description. This is a MacBook, especially now that is what we use currently, but we hope to upgrade when time comes. And you can see where I'm watching the video. This is where I'm watching the video, so you can see we have 11 watching. Remember to like the video, share, and this is you can see just Chris Amoy commented just a few seconds ago, we still need to redo the upper part of the CBD. Those cabros installed by the NMS are outdated, especially along Kenyatta Avenue. That is the comment from Chris Amoy. By the very soon we shall have another video for the downtown of Nairobi. So this is our Mchanga fundraiser, and we are looking forward to having a DJI Pocket 3 to add to our GoPro. And then also we need a DJI Mic 2 for good sound. Then we also need a power bank. By the way, we are using this power bank. Most of our footages when we are out there. This was purchased by our motivator, or our initial, the guy who used to edit and who still edits, especially if we have more advanced videos. That is Lawrence, who is our drone pilot. If you need like photography, videography, just contact us. Or you need you need drone footages, you have an event and you need a drone, you can contact us. Lawrence is a good drone pilot. You can see this power bank is almost bursting. That's why we need to get a new one. This one is 20,000 Oraimo, 20,000 milliamperes, and this is our cable, especially when we'll be continuing this live stream, and maybe the battery, because currently it is 65%. So if we'll need, then this is what we'll be using to continue. So as we were saying, we need also a power bank, and then we need a micro SD to just be storing, and also an external 4 TB. And thank you. This is we are at 1%. We still have some days to go, and so far we have raised 2,810 and 11 supporters. We will be sharing the names and also recognizing them for supporting us. You know, you are our good people, our good followers. So maybe when you check the link, you can find the description of why we need to have the upgrade for the gear. And this is the Mchanga link. Maybe we'll need to explain how, let's say, how you can use the mchanga, especially for our Kenyan community and our international community. If you have, let's say, you have the Visa card, you have PayPal, or even the M-Pesa, you can still use this mchanga, and we'll be showing you the steps for those who have not used it already. But if you're there, you can still do it right now. And thank you for joining. I hope very soon we'll be trying to check on if there will be questions, and maybe we'll be giving answers, and also interact in the comment section. Tujuane is what in English? Let's know each other. And I hope one day, Chris Amoy, I hope one day we will meet with you. You have been here supporting us always, and hope just one day just to feature you in one of our videos. You know, that is the spirit, just trying to place a face on the comments, just like how when we met with who is James Kamodo, that is Mr. James in Gitaru. You see, now you place a face behind the videos or behind the creator of the videos. And also in Gitaru, we were with Nairobi Connect. He has a good channel. He's doing an amazing job. So let's keep on commenting. Let's see your questions. Let's hear your views as we share more, because you know, by the driving force behind Shifting News is actually you people. You are the ones who make this Shifting News to be a great channel, and we can clap for all of you people. I hope my clap can be heard as much as Aitokei mzuri? I hope one day we'll do the Nitwangaji. By the way, when we were doing the, what was it? When we were doing the Rirota Ngong railway line, the birds that we were seeing, I don't know if you can see this bird here. The name, I don't know. Someone said weaver bird, but it's not a weaver bird. I don't know if it can be clearly seen. Let me see if we can. Unfortunately, the GoPro cannot zoom. Can you see the bird? Is it visible? That bird with a long tail and has something like on the head. Ni kama iko na kakitu. Ndio hii hapa. This ubaya iko mbali. That one. If someone knows the name, you can let us know. See the bird. Najua sisi, most of the time we used to hunt the bird, and we could you know them days. You remember Talanyi Rebranded was saying we used to hunt and then we roast. Wow. And just as a reminder, when you meet us on the road, you will always find we have a bag. Hiyo ni toolkit. Toolkit for inaitwa starter pack for Shifting News. Hiyo tunatembeanga nayo. Iko na hii power bank, kuna inakuanga na nini ingine. Kana kwamba na vitu mingi, battery mbili, tunakuanga na hii ni charge ya batteries for the GoPro, and then sometimes a sweater. So thank you for joining. And then now I think I have the list here. Let me just read names, because you are our great people. We have Kiai M, who has supported us via the Mchanga link. Thank you, kudos. Guys, yes, I know it will take time. Right now we are at 1%. It seems to be not achievable, but I'm telling you, before the end of the year, I know we will have achieved. And maybe before I continue, there is someone here who is just around here, and I don't know if he's willing to talk. And people, you said Walter, just come. Maybe for a minute before you continue with what you are doing. Yeah, I don't know if you can be.
I don't know if I'll be visible.
Or maybe, that's why I put a slanting angle.
Okay, so good evening for those who are within our shared time zone. Good afternoon. Good night for those who are preparing to sleep.
Oh. Like our fans in Australia.
Yes, we share.
In fact, they are almost tomorrow.
So we see those ones already.
And then in the US, there are people who are just waking up.
Yes. US also depends with which state.
Yeah.
But we appreciate. Thank you so much for those who are joining Shifting News for this live coverage. It's a privilege. It's just a coincidence that I passed by this evening in the office. I was supposed to handle something. But whenever I see anything that is being covered and Shifting News, as those who are playing behind the scene, we feel part and parcel of it. So that's why I couldn't go without saying hi. And the other thing that I would really want to re-emphasize, because the founder, Alfayo, has talked about it, it's about the need at hand. There's that issue of getting the most advanced equipment to also make sure that the quality of services you get, the quality of voice recordings, the quality of videos that you get are also at par with what we have in the market. So I believe the steps are gradual. We have seen that people are taking part, and this is not ordinary fundraising. Remember, the main goal is to make sure that you are served well. So for all those who have already contributed, the 1% is a milestone. If you are still at 0%, would have said that, whoa, so we are not needed. But you've really shown that there is that connection, there is that teamwork, and we are looking forward to moving a step ahead. Remember, Shifting News began with only one subscriber. When they celebrate 10,000 subscribers, this is always shared. And you see, it's one person, then the second one, a third one, slowly like that to make it 12,000, 11,000. Currently,
now we are at 12,000,
yes, 12,000,
and still growing.
You can imagine. So it means that one contribution, one subscriber plus another one. So that $1 that you send, or in Kenya shillings, whichever amount that will be shared, it will go into purchasing something. If it's not the audio recorder, it will be now the camera itself. So I invite you, and we look forward to getting from you. Mostly we read at the comment section.
Now, there is a video we did.
Yes.
And people are complaining.
Why?
Now I want you to answer. People are asking, why are you too negative?
I saw that. And we all learn every day.
Yes.
Remember, the world has billions of people, and what makes Walter different is the opinions and the objectives, the views that I have,
yes,
which might not be what everyone else appreciates. One thing about me, and you see, I really reflected about that question, and I said, am I too demanding? Do I expect too much? That has been my philosophy.
Okay.
That I either get the best or none. So that's
you say even there is that saying that a beggar doesn't have a choice, but for your case,
yes,
you're saying even if I'm a beggar, you must give me something worth.
This, I don't know, it's maybe the way I was brought up.
Okay.
So I was always aiming at the best, right from school, life, the way it is. Because if I never aimed at the best, I'm so sure performance like in high school, the way we did very well actually, and we thank God for it. It was because I never expected below, like the lowest score. I was looking at, I either get the A or not get it. And God opened the way. If it comes to the projects that we handle, there's always that bar that I set. So for that particular day when we were shooting about the construction in Umoja,
Yes.
I believe, yes, I focused more on what has been going wrong. But my intention was to really emphasize on what we expect. In Kenya, some things really take long, and we end up seeing that resources are skewed towards those prolonged projects. So I expected that if a project should take, because we've now seen the standard, when the Chinese come and construct, we see that the work can go faster compared to how we used to when we had the single story of what we've seen in Kenya, and we believe that a project like road should take months. So now we saw the way Chinese are working day and night to make sure that a project is completed and people are using it as early as possible. So on that day, when I saw that there's some sluggishness, so that's why I said, oh, I hope this is not going to be another story.
Okay, I think, but do you believe in the strides that Kenya or Nairobi is making? Is it on a slow pace, or we are geared towards maybe, let's say, to be rejuvenated to make it a great city?
In the long run, Nairobi is going to be one of the greatest cities. That one I believe, because you can see projects going on. The houses, the roads, electricity connection, those ones are working. But I believe that we would have achieved this one much earlier than what we expect.
Okay. So let me, maybe before we continue, let me read here. Chris Amoy says, I'm also hoping we will meet soon, bro. Thank you, Chris Amoy. And greetings to my brother, Moving Wheels 26. You say, greetings from Machakos. Keep up the good work. I learn a lot from you guys for my channel. By the way, guys, you can also visit Moving Wheels 26. That is on YouTube. If you search Moving Wheels, he does good work. Also, if you want to learn about Kamulu, I hope Moving Wheels, very soon you take us to Kamulu. Kuna watu wanataka to invest in Kamulu, and especially, you know, you remember last year when we had floods? Hey, they said that is the time you need to know where you are investing.
Purchase land.
Eh?
Land investment.
Hey. So guys, also Moving Wheels sometimes gives also tips. You know, YouTube is not that easy. And especially also you need to watch Moving Wheels, because it gives the inside out of what it means to do with the content creation.
So what does he cover? Maybe before I go and view. I'm sure
he also does infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, and the developments, and also travel. So you can follow him, and you also listen to what he says. You know, sometimes we learn by listening to others.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's always something in everybody.
Yes. The reason why I'm saying you should also listen to him,
yes,
because I think you have sat on your dream for too long.
About content creation?
Yes.
A good thing, my plans, like now it's almost, we are almost beginning.
Okay.
So that is coming very soon.
Yeah, but Walter is always part of Shifting News. And maybe, you know, Chris Amoy said, those cabros installed by the NMS are outdated, especially along Kenyatta Avenue. Your view?
Okay, so they could be outdated. One thing I appreciate actually about Shifting News viewers, most of these people have traveled the world. I'm sure he's seen so many places. So he knows the standard that Nairobi can achieve. I'm so sure. I've not interacted with him personally, but for him to bring that opinion, it means he has seen something better. So high chance, what we are currently celebrating, which is what it's okay because it's a plus, but could be below what we would have achieved right now, like now the quality of cabros that we'll be using.
Yes.
So I'm so sure he has seen better quality that we'll be having. And you see the disadvantage we have is that once we have that cabros installed, and then later on after like 1 month, for example, if they have a lifespan of 2 years or 10 years or I don't know how many years.
Someone was saying
then
the Wi-Fi guys.
then you find that they'll get removed so that they bring now the best quality that they intended to use. You find that now the public resources has been wasted there.
Like at that place, you see just when you're walking after the Supreme Court,
yes,
kuna parking hapo. Hapo hivyo there is extracted cabros. So someone was saying, I'm surprised to see a pothole within the cabros.
Yes. So now you can now join me in my opinion that if something, we need a certain level of standard. Nairobi now is not a third world country. We actually, someone was saying that Kenya is not a developing country. It's potentially developed. I think you saw it from one of the most common.
And Shindigit, the other time we were doing, I don't know which video.
Yes.
He said that if we plan well, and if our resources are utilized in the proper manner,
yes,
then by 2050, we will be a first world country. You know, I was wondering, and the other day,
yes,
that comment even came before, and the other day I heard the president saying by 2055,
so
we will be at a first, I don't know, Shindigit, I'm aware an insider.
So he must have seen something. That's why I'm saying Shifting News as a community of people who have very broad view. They have seen so many places.
Yeah.
So they're not just narrowed on what Kenya is doing or Africa. So they have seen what is working somewhere else. So maybe for him to give an estimate of 2050 and then the president himself is 2055.
Yes.
I remember our president alisema akona insider. He said that he's a consumer of raw intelligence information. So for him to be almost very close to what the president is saying, that is very positive.
Then it means people have hopes with our country. And it's not that, someone was saying it's all about the taxpayers' money. We need it utilized in a very great manner.
Yes.
And then they were saying about the management of the city. It needs not to be too political.
Yes.
But I don't know, I think the early planners messed with our city, most likely.
I agree with whoever said that should not have politics interfere with the management of Nairobi. You remember when he had this body, this
NMS.
Yes.
You
saw what they did. So if Nairobi will be managed like that, although I know yes they are not 100% perfect, but if Nairobi will be managed without politics like that, we'll move at a very high speed. The pace will be 2 times or 3 times what we are experiencing right now.
In fact, I was reading somewhere where I think, what were they saying? I think Nairobi has a lot of money. It can even loan other counties.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's true. So let's hear from you. And Moving Wheels says, welcome to Kamulu and Joska. Very soon, I think we need to go to Joska. Do you know where the boundary between now Machakos and Nairobi is?
Huwa nashtukia cross over to the other county, so I don't know where the boundary is.
Do you know where Komarok is?
Yes, Komarok, yes, that is familiar.
Which
phase? Because we have, is it phase? Komarok is wider, so the general Komarok region.
Which Komarok?
We have phase 5, which is the newest.
Now you see, you're talking about Komarok that is found just near Umoja and near Kayole. We have Komarok once you are heading towards Kangundo Road as you head to Kangundo Town. Yes, there is a Komarok there.
Okay.
And I don't know. Moving Wheels, you can confirm to us, is Komarok that place where we have the richest? Wanasema the richest who? The richest ni which?
Which community?
Which doctor?
The richest doctor?
Which doctor?
Oh, the richest which doctor?
Yes.
Mganga.
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
I have no information about that.
Okay, let me read another comment here. Interest says, what do you think about Pandora, Emerald Springs, and all the new affordable housing mushrooming in Nairobi? We learn from watching you guys.
How many, maybe you might have covered, how many places do we have the affordable housing project apart from?
Hey, there are a lot.
Easily.
There are a lot. Like we have in Kibra,
yes,
around hapo high rise, kuna ile ya Kwanjenga. In fact, when we were doing with the Kajoji, we were just seeing them, and then I think, is it South B? Kuna South B?
I don't know. I don't have.
Alafu pale Jogoo Road, there is kwa hiyo there is the Likoni Road.
Yes, I think
I think there is an upcoming nini hapo hivyo. Then ukienda do nini sasa iko in Kikuyu, kuna ile ya Kikuyu.
Yes.
Affordable housing. But in Nairobi I think kuna kadhaa, but I haven't explored.
So the question from the viewer is,
what do you think about the affordable housing?
Hapo ndio nasemanga sina maoni, but anyway, because we know the whole project has been politicized, and we are not sure what is the ultimate fate of affordable housing. It was meant to like make sure that, because we have a deficit in terms of the housing demand of housing in Nairobi, and then the supply. So that gap was supposed to be crossed, and then the other one was to address the issue of slums within the city. But now you see the whole project has so many issues. Like now you find that private constructor on public land, I don't know, they are not given to the rightful people. If it's Kwanjenga, for example, and you've been relocated, those people are supposed to get the first priority. So giving an opinion about the affordable housing, mine might be misplaced. Okay, my opinion, because we don't have full information. We don't know where it's heading to. I'm at limbo. We don't know whether they should celebrate it or not, be cautious about the whole project. So them being constructed, again, you see that we've been talking about, it was supposed to like become the whole project of affordable housing should have brought economic boom, especially in the housing construction sector. Anything that touches on cement, we have concrete supply, we have steel production. But now when I listen to last year's report, is that we had a decline in those sectors. Yes, they are saying that instead of now registering a boom, there was a decline, which you can confirm actually if you get time. It's very strange. So you are left wondering who is running these projects and who are the people benefiting from it. So personally, my opinion might not be well informed.
Okay.
But we hope itakuwa na scandals zingine baadaye, but that it's going to benefit the people of Nairobi. Those who are displaced, they'll get it. Yes, in the long run.
So guys, let me connect this power bank. As I said, this is the power bank we always use while in the field. It has served us for a number of years. I don't know if inafura hapa, it's bulging and almost cracked. I don't know if it was due to a fall, but currently imeisha nini kidogo. That's why we need to upgrade. In that when next we are going to the coast, because coast this year we must achieve coast. We want to go there almost 10 days. There is a lot that we need to cover in the coastal region. So we need a more stable power bank that can take us, assuming we go to the field straightforward, 2 days non-stop. And then maybe sometimes you go at night, you want to charge, you find there is no electricity. Hey, you realize and tomorrow you had planned to meet other creators to do something. Now your hands are tied. So allow me to connect this power bank, because the battery here, I've seen the percentage. I hope I don't interfere with the stream. Yeah, it's now connected. So I hope now you understand the reason why, we are discussing, and the difficult part.
Yes.
Especially when you bring someone on board, or when now you have another person on board, you find yourself deviating.
Yes.
Now the conversation flows and you may find yourself discussing other things that you had not planned to. So first of all, let me take this opportunity to all those who are watching. Make sure you like this live stream, and you can also share in your communities. Oh, let me just share this link somewhere. Maybe you can say something as I share, because I had forgotten.
And first is also to bring ourselves back. One of the key agenda today was to discuss the issue of fundraising, the progress so far. And for those who have been asking how do we send our contribution to Mchanga from abroad, it's also going to be shared right now with by Alfayo. For those who are within, it's easier because we have M-Pesa payment, which is well known by everybody. And the whole journey is to make sure that Shifting News as a whole has well-equipped gears to make sure that you get the best quality video, the best quality of audio recordings, and then it will increase actually the quality of videos that we'll be watching. We believe that the people who have been holding Shifting News are our viewers, and so your best welfare should be taken care of, and that one can best be served by making sure that the videos you receive are of the quality that you expect. The other things will also be touched on as we proceed, catching up with some of the key questions that have been asked in the previous comment sections, making sure that we answer them, plus those which are coming up as we discussed during this live stream.
Yeah, we have, so I've shared the link, hoping that we get more and more to join. Make sure you just liking makes YouTube also recommend to others who will be joining. Continue, let me read. I hope you are hearing us clearly. If you are hearing us, just you can type 1. Just 1 to let us know if the voice is loud and clear. You know, we are somewhere, we have a lot of background noises, and the reason why we had to do it here is because yesterday I had planned to do the live stream at 9 p.m. Kenyan time, that is 21:00 hours. But unfortunately, on reaching home, just at around 8 p.m., KPLC decided, wait, leo ni kama uongei na watu wako. Guys, you know, let me tell you, the reason why we always appreciate you is because without you, there is no Shifting News. Your comments gear us. And especially, I will just bring a challenge to those who are joining us for the first time. Go and watch our previous video, maybe from 2021. You will see there is those corrections. We are improving. You know, I was camera shy. I wasn't very articulate in talking. Hey, right now it's because of you. We are here. So thank you. I have seen EO. Welcome on board. There is a day you asked me, where is Walter? Walter was in the background. I hope you remember.
We always get those messages.
So let me read, and I think Chris Amoy says exactly the idea of fitting outdated cabros, then replacing them a year or 2 years later doesn't make sense. I'm sure we can do the best cabros, create cycling lanes, and recarpet our streets. I hope you watch our upcoming video later today. That is Gitaru Interchange Part 2, where we were having a conversation with Mr. James, who is one of our subscribers, and it was just a surprise. We just bumped into him, and thank you, Mr. James. You accepted to just have a chat with us. It was we took most of your time, almost 34 minutes. And he was talking about the non-motorized NMT. Non-motorized what? You know the meaning of NMT in full? Non-motorized?
That one I don't know.
Okay, I'll be updating you. So we shall be in that video. We talked about NMT and why most of these construction activities need to focus more on the safety of the pedestrian as much as
that one is left out by most constructors.
yeah.
Yes.
And we have Chris Amoy also says, I think if well implemented, the affordable housing project can be a game changer. We can't feel its impact now, and that's why people may oppose it. In the long run, its impact will be fully felt. So guys, remember to chat with us you can live chat with us, because I'll be reading the comments as we continue. Then Kai Interest said, I'm realizing that there is no buy-in from most Kenyans about affordable housing. Do you see yourself buying one of the affordable housing unit? And why not? I think, do we start with you?
Yes, I have plans of doing that because it's run by the government. And as much as we have opposition from all over, I think it's worth giving it a try. You know, if you're inside, you can now talk, how do you call it? Like you'll be more informed to talk about what is happening inside. Now, as a buyer or a potential buyer started the process of making the payment. And you see, you don't need to make full payment at once. Yes, you can make your deposit, and then is it under Nyumba Yangu, something like that. There's a website, a portal where you can make your initial deposit, and then you'll track your payment. So I think it's worth it. And for those who are saying hatutanunua, I think they're also lying to themselves, because if you're salaried, you're already paying for it. So I'd rather take advantage of it, complete the payment, and then get it, because it's still being deducted from our salary. Okay. So personally, yes, I would still proceed with the process.
So for me, I think I can still, if I had the money, I would go for it. But you know, there is always one challenge about finished designs. Mm-hmm. You'll have to be at the mercy of the initial designer. If I need the kitchen to be near the bedroom,
yes,
now that's always the challenge with that. But you have, you know, especially that is why you are told to go view the project. You get, maybe if it extends, it is bigger as you expect, then you can do the purchase. And you know, one thing in this Nairobi that a lot of people complain about, I think the first one is rent.
Yes.
The second is transport. I don't know if you ever experienced, that's why you'll see we have a lot of people who are walking. And in fact, that is one of the things we highlighted. James Kamodo commented in one of our videos, like most Nigerian bloggers, when they come here, they wonder why we have more Kenyans walking. One is the challenge of money. Two, also, it is, he was saying, like, our climate is so conducive, it can allow for us to walk comfortably. Unlike if we were in the hot regions,
yes, where
it is hard for people to walk. So for me to invest in affordable housing, I think if I were in a position, I would do that. Or maybe, you never know, one of these fine days, maybe YouTube can decide, okay, let us do something. And you remember when we were doing the smart home in Lower Kabete, for those who have been here, we had the hopes, that smart home, it was a 5-bedroom. We had the hopes of purchasing that house. I hope when the money is enough. Do you know how much it was?
I don't remember it. What? No, I didn't attend it. That one you covered.
Yeah, you were not there.
Yes,
it was around, I think it was 172 million Kenyan shillings.
Okay, it's a worthy investment.
Yeah, and the environment. So, interest also, you can tell us if you can go for the affordable housing. Chris Amoy says, the T stands for transport, non-motorized transport, NMT.
Okay.
And says, Shifting News, we will stand with you. I'm sure you will meet the target before the year ends, and for sure. You know, someone else was saying, why do you doubt yourself? If other people have done it, then everything is achievable. Like even the river regeneration, I think if you read, I was reading a comment from Kai Interest who said Nairobi can be like Singapore.
Yes.
At the current rate, it is impossible to be like Singapore in 20 to 30 years. And you know what happened to Singapore?
In terms of what? Maybe if you elaborate.
I think we were nearly, some years back, we were ahead of Singapore.
Geographical. Okay, I understand.
In terms of economic stability.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's something also, okay, before I talk about Singapore.
Yes.
The issue of about believing yourself. You see, like right now, there's a project. For those who might doubt a lot, when you see 1%, it seems like a very long way from the target.
Yeah.
But now you see, there's these key authors or speakers who say that you should be the first person to believe in what you're doing. Then the rest will follow. You see, like now, if you're the founder of Shifting News,
yes,
if you don't believe their target is achievable, you not achieve it. You see, because why would someone else believe in us or believe in you or believe in Shifting News if the primary people are not believing in it in its goals? So we believe first, and then the rest will follow. And it's not just believing; we have passion in making sure that this one is achieved. So the other thing is about the issue of Singapore. When you say compare Singapore and Kenya, yes, by then maybe the conditions were the same, mm-hmm, or maybe not the same. Mm-hmm. Yes, because right now if we talk about where Singapore is, Singapore geographically, just if you look at the physical features, the mountain, the rivers, all those natural resources that are there, mm-hmm, if assuming that Singapore and Kenya all had the same, and Singapore people did the same things like Kenyans are doing, they'll still be where Kenya is, will still be at the same level. But now you see these people had a very different mindset. They had very different leadership style. They had, I mean, the quality of people in Singapore in terms of what they had, of course, and their vision, plus now the political environment. And you see, it's quite different from what Kenyans have. So Kenya, if we change our mindset, then change the leadership, I'm so sure you can reach there. Plus, you see, Kenyans are talked about like some of the most hardworking people. Kenyans themselves are very hardworking. But now, probably we'll be at the same level as Singapore. But now we know the factors that are holding Kenya behind, which are human-made. We've just created this environment. Difficulties on our own. We could still be matching up to where Singapore is. And we can. If only we do away with these things that we've created on our own as Kenyans, from leadership and all that.
Okay. Shin Digit, I see you. You know, you are the one who said about Kenya achieving first world status by 2050. Welcome on board. I have seen your comment, and then I can allow you to now. You can go continue.
I'll say just goodbye, and I'll be catching up with what is going on behind the scene.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Nice. Let me now continue interacting with you people. Shin Digit, I've seen you. And Kai Interest says lots of us from the diaspora are purchasing those units. You are very right. By there is another upcoming building in Kilimani. I recorded it last week. I think I haven't had time due to the issue of the machine. I haven't been able to edit the video, which will be coming very soon. And they said it's almost 65-70% purchased. And I was told most of the people who are investing in such units are those people who are abroad. So people are very yearning to invest back here in Nairobi or in Kenya. So we hope that we'll continue these coverages. Maybe we find somewhere you can easily invest, because when we showcase different aspects. Like for example, it was just random when we were doing a video in Kabiria, and we had Motor Cars USA. That is, if you check in the comments when we were doing the video for Motorcars USA, he's in US and he has invested in Kabiria, and I was amazed. For sure, I had not planned, I didn't know, but he said it is along, is it Muhoho or Kahuho? Muhoho Road in Kabiria, the apartment. Not sure if it is fully complete, but hopefully we'll be doing another video over there, and hope we can get an exclusive from the caretaker to take us around the apartment. Maybe if there will be some units we can showcase, such that people who are willing or who are yearning to relocate to Kabiria, they can find an easy time. You know, when we show people, it's always an easy time for people to invest. So you are right when you say that about the investments. So people are looking to buy units within the Nairobi region or within Kenya. So look at what Gulf Cup is doing in Mombasa with the Buxton Point. By the way, I think in Mombasa we need to visit there soon. I saw the comment what Uba Achieng said on our video for Gitaru, and I think we need to visit that place. Mombasa coastal region we need to visit very soon. There is a lot that is going on there that we need to revisit. Then Chris Amoy says, one way I realize how government intervention can positively impact us is on the Wi-Fi services. I used to pay 2,400 for 6 Mbps. Now I pay 2,500 for 20 Mbps. You are right. And by the way, when we have competition, you know, like for example, when we had Elon Musk coming, where ilipea watu kakibaridi, and the prices to some extent, you know, by the way, for example, if you can't lower the prices, then it means you improve your services, and that competition makes services to become better. You are right, especially on the Wi-Fi. Kai Interest says the affordable housing also provides you affordable loan to build your own home in rural Kenya. You know, most people were saying maybe I'm just in Nairobi for a short while. Will they help me invest back at home in the rural setup? But I think if there is that chance, then it is a good idea. Or even some were saying, now once I invest in this affordable housing, what happens after I migrate to home? So those are some of the questions that, especially when you see people asking, let us allow them to ask, because there is no need for you to invest in something or do not invest in something for lack of information. And especially when you take a blanket and cover something, maybe you don't want it to be known, that is where the challenge comes. But once people request for information and it can be availed, that is, so let someone decide once they have information, or decide otherwise. But you see, like, I think in the Bible, I know we are all here, not maybe, but in the Bible say, my people perish because they don't have the information. So let us preach the information. If you have the right information, sell it to people. Let people have the information. Let us not cover information and maybe do not invest or do not do something blindly. Have the information for you to get the gist. Then Chris Amoy says, imagine paying 10K for a 2-bedroom house in a prime location. Currently, people pay 15,000 for a 1-bedroom and they are never on the house regardless of how they live in that house. And by the way, you are true, especially in this Nairobi, I said, and we keep saying, the most challenging part is about transport and rent. If people can be, if you solve the rent issue for people, I think life can be better. And then about the commodities, you just try to make sure unga nini, these normal daily utilization items, they are affordable. I think Kenya will be great and people will appreciate that. So before we continue reading the comments, let me say that we wanted to appreciate those who have already contributed through our fundraiser. That is the Mchanga link, M-Pesa, those who have done the MasterCard, and we're at 1%. And the percentage will go on and will move. Just like Chris Amoy has said, we will achieve and will upgrade. So we have Kiai, we say thank you. We have Isaac A. And by the way, maybe for those who will be coming on board, the only way to say thank you is just by highlighting your name in these videos. And we also have some who have said, do not mention, they just support. Like, we have some who have supported some of our tours. They have funded some of our tours, and they say, for sure, you are doing a good work, you are showcasing. We are in the UK, we are in the US, we are in, we have Ruben TV, who is in Finland, we have Arthur, we have AJ, we have Dave Bako. You guys, you are amazers. And here we have people like Solomon, we have Jere, we have Samuel, and more others who are always eager to support our journey. So we also have Thomas I. Then we also have Alex M of lanademy.com. Lanademy, by the way, it's an LMS for people in the house. You can visit, you can check out even Lanademy, know what they offer, what they do, especially for institutions. Lanademy is the best platform for you to explore, and you'll get something good from there. We also have Jason A. Then we have Richard N. I think Richard was the first to join this live stream, and I don't know. Richard, how are you? How are you doing? And also Richard is has joined our membership. Hey, Richard. By the way, Richard is one of those guys, when you say relatives, I'll tell you one day about the story of Richard. He's young to me, but he's supporting Shifting News like it means life to him. And by the way, one day, if you ever surprise me with something also, maybe you invite me for a tour, you can also invite me alongside Richard. We have a lot of people. We have Alex, that is the Talanyi rebranded. We have Walter, we have Kelvin Sindabi, the one who takes us around on a motorbike. We have a lot of people. So sometimes we hope that we'll be meeting new people just to have a one-on-one, let's say one-on-one conversation. It means a lot. Let me read before I continue about I have seen you, Code Africa. You have been here for the longest time possible. You have supported us all through your comments. You are always there on our premieres, Code Africa. Kudos. So Ka Interest says, yes, I will buy one. I'm looking at the ones in Mombasa by Gulf Cup, and I lived in Singapore too. Everyone lives in affordable housing units. Few people own the cars. About few people own the cars. Mr. Daniel, who is also, I hope you saw him in one of our videos, he had visited Sweden. He told me the culture of people in Sweden about, you can find they have just placed items. You go, pick, and you leave money there. Ni kama ile, sijua nasema maka inajiuza mahali. I think we should also develop such virtues whereby we respect each other's items. Yani tukue na less theft for sure. So, and was also telling me that Sweden has embraced more so the bike. Kuna bike lanes, and sana watu na even the president himself uses a bike. Ati, they have made sure that owning a car is too expensive. You can only rent. So that means you can only use it on specific days. I think that should be one of the aspects we can always be copying on from other people. Inaitwa exchange program when we go do like benchmarking. Code Africa says achieving first world status will require a complete mindset shift from all Kenyans. Code Africa, you are very right. That is what we have been talking from the start of the video about. We had one of our supporters who said about the mindset. Is it Alan Ocheng? Should be Alan Ocheng who said, and he's always there saying that people need to have the mindset shift. Sorry for that. Mindset shift. Tukiona, this is a dustbin.
There you go.
Let us throw litter in the dustbin. Tusikuje hapa kando, that is where we throw dustbin. For sure, that is a very important topic whereby also we should create awareness. So let us be the advocates. And we'll always try to use our platform to educate, entertain, and also, as much as we are here to bring entertaining content, maybe to show where people can invest, we also need that mindset. Oh yeah. Sorry. I think ni kama nimeongea sana. The mindset shift. Thank you, Code Africa, for joining. And Shindigit says it was strange hearing the president say the same thing I did a day later in the news. For sure, Shindigit, you had said previously. So, unajua hata tumekuwa tukishangaa. Are you one of the advisors of the president? You can tell us. And then Ka Interest says you sell your unit to the housing board when you want to move or upgrade. Oh, could be. It's a good program. You have your money back. What will you get if you keep insisting on renting? I think maybe the challenge is that most people, or the highest percentage of Kenyans, are not employed. A lot of people are living the hand-to-mouth life. And I can accredit, or I can tell you, I can attest to that, especially if you have been in Nairobi long enough, just go at the Hilton area. You'll find people relaxing there. Especially, most of them just come from the house, they go there. People are suffering. Especially when you have time, talk to them. Yani mtu amekaa in Nairobi and he can't go home because maybe they don't have enough land. So he always goes there with hopes that he can maybe maneuver the offices, get something to do that they can get. Sometimes people have decided to go to intermittent fasting. Unfortunately, it is forced because they don't have money to buy food, which is it is sad. We have a sad situation here in Kenya. So Chris Samoy also says you can sell, transfer, or upgrade your housing unit. I think people still don't realize that. And especially that's why we're saying the blanket of information. Let the information be shared such that when people are investing or not investing, they have the information. So even if I'm told the information and I don't invest, let me not blame maybe the government or the officials. Once I have the information and I didn't invest, let me have myself to blame. So that is why we say let us educate people, let us create awareness, let's have people knowing more and more. Then we have Nad Novatech. Hey, I'm fine, I'm doing well. Happy to see you. Thanks for joining the live stream. Today we decided we want to update people on the Mchanga link and the Mchanga progress. We are at 1%, almost 3,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings. And we'll be showing you the steps for people for Kenyans, for our international people, those who have PayPal, those who have MasterCard. So Nad Novatech says, today I got you live. Yeah, for sure. Hey, today we are trying this live, and I hope you are getting us live clear, loud and clear. We are trying this because we need to be updating people, and mostly we'll be doing this on weekends, just to refresh. As we wind the weekend, we'll be knowing where we are with our Mchanga fundraiser. So shout out to the amazing work, and for sure Novatech, you have been here, always supporting us in the comments on our premieres. And you people, you are the ones who are moving, shifting news to greatness. Kai Interest says, I think Ruto reads your comment section. That is what we hope, for sure. Because even when we were with James in back in Gitaru, he told me something that it is about it is Nairobi Connect, and I hope all of them. Nairobi Connect was saying, I think they were discussing something. Then the next day they saw, after maybe they went to that area of Gitaru, the next day the machineries were there, and I hope that is the thing we want to create awareness, and also make sure that the government, maybe they're there to listen to the people. For example, in the video that will be coming later today, we have an issue that was raised about the land around that area of Gitaru, where people are blocked, they can't access maybe the other side. Kuna ka stretch hapo kameundwa hivi. So we don't know, and from what James was telling us is that most of the people there, they refuse to negotiate with Kenya. So I think that could be the reason why such is there. And also we were doing a certain coverage when we were in Gafuri. So after a month, one of our supporters told us that the road, they have gone to carpet it. I hope we get time to also go see the progress of that road. And I hope these videos get to the right channels, get to the right people, and action can be taken. We are also selling our Kenya, our Nairobi. There are a lot of things you can do while in Nairobi. We want to promote our tourism. We want to promote our country, because without investors, without those people coming in, we can also do what we call self-investments. That's why we have Kenyans who are in the diaspora willing to invest in this country. We have someone like Grace, who, when we were doing the video for Airways, said they invested in Katani. So they invested in Katani. By the way, if you have more, you can still invest in Airways. Yeah, so we always eager to showcase these places such that people can invest in them. So thank you for joining. Make sure you give this video a like, give like, comment. Let's interact in the comment section. We are nearing we will be completing this live stream very soon. So let me continue. We had reached to Richard N. I said Richard has also joined our membership, and if you are there, you wish to support us in all the ways, we have this Mchanga fundraiser, we have membership, you can join our membership. We also have other supporters who are on the Patreon page. And by the way, we need to be creating content for all these platforms. We also have Brian from the UK. We have Sunday Boss. They're always there supporting us. Those who are supporting us through Buy Me a Coffee. And we also have those who have supported us directly through our M-Pesa. Our number is always there. +254 7018 00 That is our official number. And sometimes it can also give you our name. We say thank you for those who have supported us through our Mchanga link. We also have Arthur B. We have Emmanuel K. Anthony K. You people are so amazing. We have Jimmy O. We have others who have sent us direct M-Pesa messages and said, this is our support and we'll be supporting you more. It's not our last M-Pesa message, but be sure we will achieve with you and we stand with you. And for sure, Shifting News is here because of you people. Wow, Shindigit, thank you. I can see, thank you. That is a super chat, top fan, Welcome, Shindigit. I say thank you. A super chat, I don't know, what should I say? It's, wow, highlighted in green. You became a member. Thank you, Shindigit. We say we are here to support the journey for Shifting News. And I can say thank you for the 12,000 subscribers, and we are still growing strong. Hopefully very soon we will be Nad Novatech. Thank you very much for, I don't know, AED hizo ni dinar 3.69. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Shindigit, and people are joining and supporting us. So we also have Dave Paco, who have always supported us in the comment section, always there supporting us. For sure, you people, you give us the love. We also have Kevin McIntosh from the US. Kevin McIntosh promised he'll be relocating to Kenya. He's not originally a Kenyan, but he's married to a Kenyan and promised. So whenever we are showcasing these projects, and hopefully we are also going to dig deep inside the suburbs, such that a person can also get a place to invest. That is Nad Novatech. You know Nad, I don't know. Do you know the meaning of Nad? People, Nad is a person who has a lot of brain. And Nova technology. And also Shindigit. Thank you, brother. And as we said, Shindigit, I think when you people say something, I've come to say that you are manifesting, and there is no doubt you people you have very strong emotion. Do you say emotions? Like you articulate things that can be achieved. Like Mutuflani the other day said, we're gonna be having an electric motorbike. And Shindigit is there also. When we are doing hiyo inaitwaje, ile yenye ilikuwa race course, kuna zile tu unique vehicles that you are in race course, Ngong race course. Shindigit said, don't worry, you'll be owning, not just driving, owning them. So thank you. And then a special shout out to Martin K. We have Simon N. We have also said about Sunday Boss and CEO Trevor. CEO Trevor. I think your story we shall have to highlight one of these fine days, and I hope when you jet in back, you also give us a moment to just interact with you. You know, for our diaspora members, CEO Trevor has been there motivating us, saying 5K is real, is achievable. We achieved. 10K is achievable, always there. We achieved. CEO Trevor. And right now, the other day, Kevin McIntosh said, 20,000 subscribers, here we come. Mr. Kamore, thank you, brother. Thank you for 100 Kenyan shillings. Mr. Kamore has a YouTube channel. He does amazing content. He's based in Nyeri. He invited us, and for sure, when we'll be heading to Nyeri, Mr. Kamore, we must see each other. We were chatting with you yesterday. So, guys, you can also visit Mr. Kamore on YouTube. He does amazing works. You can subscribe if you just search on YouTube. Mr. Kamori has done this Kenol Marua Road. He has showcased, does good work. So thank you, Mr. Kamore, for joining our live stream, and also for the 100 Kenyan shillings. You people are just amazing. And we also have Jere Rono. Jere Rono is one of the guys who is behind, if you can see some of the logo ideas on Shifting News, Jere Rono is behind the ideas. And we also have Solomon. CEO Trevor calls him the Subaru guy. Those are some. I won't mention all of them. We have mentioned about Kevin Sindavi, who always takes us around on the motorbike. You guys, I think Shifting News minus you people, I don't know, because we can't be shifting news only one person. No, it is you who are making Shifting News grow. And for sure, this was a call from several of you, almost 7 people, who said you need to open something. We need to be part of the Shifting News journey. And those who said the voice, the audio is not clear, especially when you are talking to people or when you are in a place that is very busy. We need clear voice. That's why we decided we need a DJI mic 2. Then we also need a DJI Pocket 3 just to elevate, to bring more cinematic videos. And also when we get the DJI Pocket 3, it will be another aspect, because when we are traveling, some of you said we have never seen you eating. But nowadays we showcase when we are eating. You know, there is a reason for that, and one day we'll be telling you the story. Nairobi Connect was also asking me the same. How do you make it? Do you eat when you are doing your coverages? Guys, I will tell you something, and this one is from Lawrence. Lawrence is the one who was editing for us our videos, and he's the one who trained me on how to record. He's always there in the background. If there is a video that requires high-tech editing, he's the one who does it for us. You know, there are times when we were walking from Mlolongo, during the construction of the Nairobi Expressway, from Mlolongo all the way to Westlands, we used to walk. I hope for those who watched our videos, you understand that most of the time, you'd realize that we are bringing updates today, tomorrow, after some time. Reason being, when we cover the whole stretch of the expressway, we would try to focus on a certain given point, like an interchange. Like I think our interesting interchange was Museum Hill. I remember Pakopere, that stretch. It was very interesting. So when we were doing that, you see, when you tell Lawrence, let's break for lunch before we continue, maybe we are tired, Lawrence would tell you, no, we need to complete first, and then we go relax. Because when we take a break, it is hard. You find that now you can't carry on. And by the way, I don't know, for those who are watching, let me show you. This is the shoe that we always use. This one. It is a Sandak by Bata. Okay, I don't know. Bata, if you are there, I think this is an advertisement. This one, you see, Lawrence is the one who introduced me to these shoes when we were doing the Nairobi Expressway. So when you walk, after walking, these are in fact, when when you walk, there is a lot of dust. You just remove, then clap them. It was interesting. So but was naisha haraka. These are almost new, because zile zenye tulikuwa tunatumia previously ziliharibika. And when there is rain, you just remove your socks and just walk. It is just wash and wear. So you clap, the dust goes away. And they are very comfortable when walking. Sasa kuna wengine about running. I don't know, can we get some good, we are very soon going to the mountains. We need shoes that we can climb mountains. And then maybe let me read something. Shindigit says, do you have an Amazon wish list? Shindigit, I think I haven't started creating. By the way, we have a book that I published on Amazon. One day I will be sharing. And I think there are 2 books. One we did while during the Corona period, and we have another one. So most likely very soon I'll be writing a book regarding my journey on YouTube. Hopefully, I think with tips here and there, we have interacted with people, and also some of you people are telling us we are being your mentors. We have met with Jax Connect, we have met with Nairobi Connect, we have not yet met with Mr. Kamore, but we have planned, and I think we are sharing ideas here and there. Miss Tina's World, how are you? I can see you. Welcome on this live stream. We have met with Miss Tina's World, who is from Uganda and right now in Kenya. So Miss Tina's World, karibu sana on this live stream. Today we are just talking with our people, telling them how we do this, how we don't take lunch. Oh, Shindigit, you say these shoes look like African Crocs. Eh? They are good, flexible. You know, now when you are walking, especially, I don't know if some of you watched the video. There is a video we were doing when we were analyzing the traffic lights along Gong Road and on this side within Kileleshwa. We had to walk we walked from Junction Mall. We came to Prestige area. We had to pass through Yaya Center, through Kileleshwa, all the way to Westlands. We were walking. Then we had to connect to town while walking. So when we got to town, we remembered that there were some construction activities going on along Jogo Road. And you know what we did? We were tired, but I decided, no, today I must walk. So we also walked from town area through OTC, through Lantis Road, through Jogo Road, all the way to Donholm. Sometimes it's a good to walk. But I think the video will be coming later. Maybe, I don't know if 2 days. Today I went somewhere near River Road, not River Road. Yeah, near River Road, that is along Ronald Ngala Street. I was taking some nikupima weight. Nilikuwa napima weight. So I realized that the outcome, sijui kama hii pepa iko hapa. Yeah, it is here. So this is the paper. Inasema my BMI ilikuwa when you estimate with the BMI with my height and the weight, I think with my height the standard BMI is supposed to be 19 to 25, but I was 18.9. That means I'm below the standard. Then now the weight, my weight is below the standard. So that means I need to eat. So guys, I'll be eating. I think I need to up my weight kidogo.